Hey there, everybody. Just finished a 5K with about a 5:19 pace. Really felt good. It's kind of windy, tiny bit of rain. It's only about 8 degrees, but actually that's really good for running. So it just felt really good to get out and run, and haven't had a chance this week. Just been kind of busy with stuff. Next week's kind of bad too. Parent-teacher interviews and stuff. So, but just want to get out and get a workout in. Yeah, so it's election time here in Alberta, and it's there's really a huge divide in this province. There's a lot of populist BS that's coming out, like just stuff you've never seen. I mean, there's all the undercurrents of it, I'm sure, that were there before, but I mean, it's pretty awful. The one party in particular, the United Conservative Party, is just really brought out. I think they've had 30-some incidents in the last few months of candidates that have been, just exposed, making, racist statements, sexist statements, homophobic statements, just crap like that. And the problem is, until the last election, Alberta had conservative governments for 45 years. And so a lot of people don't know anything but conservative, and there's some changes made by the New Democrats here that for the most part were good, I don't think. And there's they got education spending back to education spending. They built schools, they built hospitals, got a lot of the stuff started that's been ignored. And all the conservatives you can see is like, well, you've got all this debt that gets produced, and the oil prices dropped, which doesn't help our revenues because that's our main resource here. But people don't understand we don't control oil prices. There's been problems with pipelines. Again, we're one province in Canada. We had conservative governments for 40 years. The pipelines weren't built then, so they're expecting them to be built in 4 years when they couldn't get them built in 40. And the thing is, the people voting conservative or looking at conservative are so concerned about things that are not under anybody's control that they're willing to overlook people with no moral compass. Particularly, even their leader is, he's under there's an RCMP investigation into his party election and payments made to parties there. So hopefully enough people get out and vote for a party that's going to be that's been good for this province for the last 4 years, and it's going to be good for the next 4 years, because otherwise, from a teacher's perspective, I know those in healthcare, we know what's going to happen if the UCP gets voted in. We're going to see cuts, right? We're going to see the same thing that's happening in Ontario, where they're laying off 3,700 teachers after they promised they weren't going to lay any off. So yeah, so that's coming up in about 2 weeks. So really hoping that there's a positive outcome there, because I'm really worried about what will happen otherwise. So, but that's my political speak for this 4 years. So anyway, aside from that, hope everybody's having a good time and a good weekend. And if you're out running, keep it up. And I will see you next time.